acumen check to figure out what he's saying? Because I don't understand that.
The answer to the riddle is bronze.
Bronze.
Yeah.
The answer would be bronze. Huh?
I'm willing to go with it. Actually, question before she answers.
Just don't put the answer on me.
Well, I'll if you do want me to answer.
Anyway, what's your question?
Okay, I was going to ask.
Yeah.
I was going to ask
He's
before.
book smart.
Oh yeah. If I were to answer incorrectly, would there be any negative effects to it?
Oh, there's always risk.
Yeah, so
we have to
don't say the prohibited word.
If we don't say the prohibited word, we can't answer the question.
Oh, wait a minute. The answer is there's only
in a riddle
whose
whose only answer is bronze. What is the only prohibited word?
Okay, I'm gonna burn.
No, that's gotta be bronze. I would just answer bronze.
Yeah,
I agree
I'm
with Azure
going
on this one.
bronze.
Okay, I'm bronze. Just
Ah.
answer the riddle.
Very good. Very good indeed. Well, I'm so sad that I didn't get to eat you today. You all look quite tasty. Especially
Wait,
you.
was that the negative part? Was you going to eat us?
Oh yes. Didn't you know that? Didn't you read the scripture?
That's his job.
That was your job. You were
I
supposed to
read it.
read the scripture.
Can I get Cliff Notes? Like,
Do you have copies? Do you have leaflets?
It's okay. I will be off to find a meal another way. Best of luck in
There's
the
a
room
death
now.
call a few miles back. You may try there.
Followers
really
of
tasty
human tea,
barbecue
I
sauce.
see.
I heard they're really tasty with barbecue sauce.
Death call?
Roast
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Yeah, roast him up. Just about.
You guys are scary. I'm just saying I want XP for both encounters, so...
Alright, so he wings off, or she, and the doors wing open.
Like these doors?
So,
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to wait until I know he's fairly far away. I'm going to search the area.
Yeah, ditto. No, I'm digging through those nests.
Yeah. You just want
Anything-
stuff, though.
Yeah, it's like there's fabric and cushions and things. Are there any,
Any
like...
valuables within the nests?
So looking through there, you notice that
I'm good.
um,
I'm in.
the griffin, when it eats, kind of tears everything to pieces. So there's not like a lot of valuable equipment. But you do notice that there's some miscellaneous coin and things down there. So you guys find a total of 32 copper. And also
So
two
we
more
divide
of
that by
those, the gems from the statue.
Yes! We each have one now. Jen,
Yeah.
I will split the profits equally.
Yeah, you better.
I mean, I was
Same.
responsible for... Anyway.
It's okay. One.
Look, I heard he's really forgetful.
Alright.
All right, so at this point, you all have accumulated enough experience to level up.
What?
So leveling up is pretty simple. First thing you need to do is go to the back side of your sheet, bottom left, and change your XP from 0 to 14. And you have now, you are now level 2. Yay! So that has, primarily what that does for you is it gives you more trait points and more skill points. When you level up, you gain 3 trait points. And those increase your trait score, giving you more health, and eventually giving you a new rank in a trait. So go ahead and assign those now.
So you said 3?
3.
I'm talented, right? I get an extra one.
You get an extra one. Yes.
Trait point.
And we just put it in.
Any ones. Onus will gain, I believe, an additional willpower,
on top of the.
on top of that. And then Dalkin will gain an additional fortitude.
Just one additional?
Just one.
Okay.
For your race.
And then when do ranks are your score divided by 10?
Correct. Correct. So once you get to, say, 50, for example, you have a rank 5.
How are action points determined?
Action points are determined by mobility and your size.
Okay.
Okay, so did anybody increase their mobility?
Yes.
Okay. Chris, what did Zan's mobility increase to?
31.
31. Nice. Okay, so that will increase the rank by 1, giving you additional bonus for that mobility, etc. Shiny said Barola did as well.
Mm-hmm.
What is your new mobility?
16.
16. Nice. Anybody else? All right. Okay. Next, you get skill points. So skill points, you gain 2 plus your acumen rank. Excuse me. So you'll get probably
So I need 6. Or 5, excuse me.
Yeah.
2 plus.
2 plus whatever.
No, it's
What does that do exactly?
So those get you, you put into any of the skills that you have there, and once you hit the next plateau, so 20, 30, 40, you'll increase that. So now you're making incremental progress.
How did we get him? Sorry.
You will get your acumen rank plus 2.
Okay. And it's just a 1-to-1 ratio?
Correct. Correct.
Does increasing devotion to gun Rhaegar automatically increase fire sphere and knowledge sphere, or do I have to rank those separately?
The devotion will increase both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I increase my devotion to 24, both of them go up to 24.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Exactly. You also increase your daring by 1.
Okay, next.
Your daring max, correct. And you're now leveled up. Congrats.
Yay.
Alright, so entering this room is fully enclosed. It has a ceiling, etc. There is a large statue of
I'm guessing the war
Sirgo.
god. Sirgo.
probably the dead war god Sirgo.
Is there a gem in his chest?
He actually has a gem in his eyes. However,
Go for the eyes, bro. Go for the eyes.
however, this statue is that would be 10 meters tall, so it's almost 30 feet tall. If anyone's gonna get it, it's gonna be you. Additionally, there are several more person-sized statues off to the side, and these ones also have gems in the eyes. And there is a plinth with some writing. Oh, you also notice that in one hand the statue has a chalice, and then the other a sword.
Ooh, bonus relic.
I have a feeling this doesn't give you one of those. We can simply walk up and grab it and walk
No,
away.
I'm having a bad feeling about even entering the room.
So,
I'm not.
You're gonna go into Sirgo mode, aren't you?
Well,
Sirgo,
first I want to go and read this
Sirgo.
plinth.
You a Pokemon?
Hello, Sirgo.
Circle.
Alright, well,
That day at New
Come
Pokemon
on
was
in.
pretty good.
I'm just gonna stand over here though.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the plinth and read it.
Would you like to
Says,
go read
speak
this?
these words aloud to
I will-
activate your death.
I will not yet intone
Don't
the god's
say
name.
anything.
Okay. It's in that same ancient script.
Mm-hmm.
Make an acumen check to decipher.
8.
8. You read script, and it says, drink heartily and call forth my name,
Oh,
and you may
You
attempt
got
to claim
this.
the count.
you know how to do this.
Man.
All right, are we
Obviously,
ready?
all
Do we
in.
want to make any preparations?
We got some wine.
Are you guys actually going to come into the room with us? Or are you just waiting to see what
Oh, I
this
just
guy
tossed the wine
decides
to
to, you know, say Sirgo?
Well, you remember what happened last time you said Sirgo?
Yes.
The door definitely closed.
What do we have that's really, really strong, durable, won't break, won't crush? Piece of concrete, steel, anything laying around, anything from the previous room?
Me.
Well, other than
We're gonna put
you.
you in. I see where you're going with this.
Thank you.
I get your thinking, but I don't think we're going to put you in the middle of the door.
Everything in there was pretty, like there's some fairly sizable branches and things, but it wasn't
What
like,
can you make, man?
The doors open into the room?
like this.
Oh, they slide?
It's your grocery store. Ooh. Automatic doors.
Of death. Very fancy. I wonder how these work.
Could
Can-
we do
I
like...
can't reach the goblet, can I?
No, it's 30.
Okay.
I mean, it's not quite 30 feet up there.
I'll get it.
I was
I want to figure out how we can hold these doors open first.
Yeah,
I was wondering if I was supposed to like drink from the goblet, but if I can't reach it,
Could
probably
we
not.
stuff some linen in it? There was a bunch
In
of linen, like you know, ball it up and like
Oh, you mean just try to...
middle if
wait.
they're sliding.
Well, what if I were to
let me
take...
block it?
Double checking. So if I have a skill of Earth Mastery of 30, that means I have rank 3 in it.
Correct.
So if I had, since there's an Earth Mastery rank 0, sculpt, structure, or volume required Earth Mastery 2, right? So can I construct a pillar that sits right in the doorway?
He's
Above.
useful.
Like out of the ceiling.
So we can get
Like a
rent.
brace.
We can get
Yeah, so
through.
we can go under it if
Yes.
we need to.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So,
Okay, so go ahead
Escape.
and describe to me one more time what you're doing.
so we want to put a brace on it, but that would go across. It has to be from, because I'm assuming it's the stone wall around the brass doors. So
Just bring the ceiling down a little
exactly.
bit. Can I give him like some bonus like acumen for like helping him like no, if you bring that down and it's sufficiently wide, then the door
Yeah,
will
if
be
I-
able to
If I sculpt the top, whatever it is, and bring it down to about halfway down the door, that should give us enough to scoot us through if we wanted to.
at least us.
Yeah.
Might not be elephant, we can get out. He might be stuck.
You can
but-
break
Try
through it.
really
You'll
hard
break,
and you'll
you'll
get
just
through
like
it.
break through everything, the door will close behind us, and then the enemies will be stuck in the room. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You already know the name to call if you need help. So yes, that's all.
Yeah, you can totally finagle how to do that. The sculpt itself, for each, I believe it's for each cubic meter, it costs you 3 trait points.
So I mean,
So that's like
how-
3 by 3 by 3
Yeah,
essentially.
but how tall?
Oh, how tall is it? It is, these are 4 foot or 4 meter doors.
So 12 feet high.
Yeah.
So I need to put at least 2 points in it to make it 6 to come halfway down.
How much of your daring have you spent?
I've spent 5 points of it.
Okay.
I've also spent 5.
I haven't spent any of mine, so that's plenty to kill.
Or we can also take a rest. I mean, we don't have to initiate.
That's
the
true.
fight.
We could rest and get back our stuff before we go into Room of Sirgo.
So,
Might be smart at this point.
what's the duration on this spell? Like, if I just sculpt it, does it stay there, or?
Yeah.
Okay, then we just cast it and take a rest, and then we'll be prepped for that.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's your second long rest though, or short rest.
I haven't
No,
taken a
you-
rest.
you
I
said
skipped
not
past
to.
that because everybody else was skipping. There was no point
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me to.
Okay, go for it.
So how do I do this?
So you've already determined that it's going to take you 2 cubic meters to bring enough material to block the door halfway.
Okay.
So for each cubic meter, you need to spend 3 trait points.
Okay, so minus 6 to something.
Correct.
Just take it all out of daring.
Yeah.
I got
Nope.
drugs.
So that's gonna make it 11.
You have drugs?
So, yeah.
My witty tongue.
Uh,
Jokes, I
So do I have
said.
to-
Oh,
do I
jokes.
roll anything, or is it just?
I totally misheard you.
Sweet.
You're here,
And-
dude.
Good job, man.
You're gonna have to roll
Good
when
job.
those doors close, though, because
Well,
To see if it actually.
Go figure.
I invigorate you as well. Because how much have you spent?
after this I have spent 11.
And how much do you regain?
I haven't. Oh, I haven't done the
on a
short. rest.
I know, but how much will you regain on a short rest?
It says 7 max daring points.
Okay, so because your magic's going to be useful, I am going to spend 5 of mine. Everyone within 5 of me, or
5 meters.
within 10 meters of me, regains 5 of their daring.
Ooh. So when we take a short rest, I would get 12 back.
You'll get that amount back.
So right now,
Plus-
subtract 5 from what you spent.
Okay.
All of you can. So that means you probably don't even
I don't
spend
need to do
it.
anything,
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
I haven't
and then
used
you
their
can
yet.
take you get 5 as well.
I added it.
Okay, so and then I'll spend a short rest and I'll get all mine back.
Yeah, I do.
So
short rest
I can
as
get
well.
trade points back, right?
Yeah, you
If
can
I
get.
rest.
Yeah,
How much do it? 5?
5.
And just 5 in one category. right?
No, you can sort them any way you want.
Okay.
Although at this point,
Yeah.
okay, just do
Take those
easy.
off.
Short
Because
rest
you're not
is,
close to your second win there or anything like
On anything.
that. Okay. So everyone that took
I think
that
that's
wanted to
good.
take a short rest took a short rest. You did your
this idea.
that. You sculpted the rock into the doorways there. So really good.
All right, I'm gonna go climb us a god.
Okay, you're gonna try and climb up it. You guys know how to activate it.
Give
So
me a boost.
Trunk you in.
Just stand on the
It's
antler.
really weird. I'm the antler. She's an elephant.
I know. I was correcting myself. Tusks.
Trust. Okay.
Or you can use the trunk to lift him up like an elevator.
Don't get fresh now.
Do not fart in the trunk.
All right, so you're pretty tall.
Much too high.
Your trunk is pretty tall too, so that'll get you 3 meters up there. He's 10 meters tall. He's got the chalice up here, so that's 8 meters up. So you've got another 4. Let's see, 3,
Can I reach his?
5 to go.
Okay. What can I reach to grab onto?
Just like torso. He's got a bunch of like accoutrements and stuff like that, like armor.
All right, get over here, dude.
So you could definitely climb up.
Climbing up.
Okay, so this will be. Are you using your strength or mobility for this?
Oh, mobility.
Okay, sure. So this is pretty tough. The target number on this is going to be a 11.
I will spend 6. Well, it's gonna become a total. So I'm gonna spend 3. That's gonna be +3, so 13.
13. Yes, you climb up the giant statue of Sirgo, and you are now on Sirgo's like arm right here.
Nice.
The chalice.
I'm like sitting down on the arm, like I'm sitting on like a tree swing,
Yes.
and then like in my pouch, I'm sure I have like a little thing of wine, and I pour some wine into the chalice. Does it move? Is it like in his hand of stone?
The chalice is of brass and is covered in lapis lazuli. He's made of stone, so this is clearly, and it looks
Like he's gripping it,
Yeah.
so I can't just take the chalice out. It's not like sitting in his
No,
hand.
no, it's definitely like he's about to imbibe or something.
Aww.
You peel off a finger, and there's another one.
Okay. Well, before I pour the wine in it, actually, I will clean out the glass. It's dirty. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's surprisingly clean, but definitely dirty.
Okay.
How are you gonna drink out of this?
Can your trunk reach into the chalice?
If I was up there, probably, but
I don't think you should try to climb
it's
up
too
here.
tall, yeah.
I don't think he's strong enough to hold the both of us. Well, I guess I can lap it up.
Do you have an extra bottle of something, like an empty bottle?
A little gourd or something.
Sure, I do.
So if you pour it in, right,
And
wouldn't
then-
that make it magical? You scoop it back out and you hand it to everybody else?
Or it just stays magical only when it's in the cup.
Or
I'll
that's-
just drink directly from the cup. I'll just stick my head in and go,
Okay, so you pour the wine in.
yes.
So you pour in like this much, and as soon as you do that, it goes,
Oh,
and fills up.
Oh, this is awesome! I am keeping this. We're making wine and you're selling it. It's tipped. Does it start to pour out like automatically?
No, like it comes up to the lip, and it looks like it's about to overfill, but doesn't.
Wonderful. I drink from it. Just stick my head in and drink from it. Like
It is the wine that you just put in there.
awesome. What's his name?
Sirgo.
Why did you say it when he was on him? Why did you say on him?
So about that sculpting.
It's gonna go
I'm
out
a little
here.
lightheaded now.
What the heck, dude?
This wine goes right to your head. Let me tell you.
Oh,
Oh.
that is so good. Thank you so much.
And you see a statue wake up, look over like,
What is wrong
What
with
is
you
that
people?
thing?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
Please drink
yeah,
one.
that's so good.
Jesus.
So as soon as you say Sirgo,
Oh no.
the statue of Sirgo comes to life.
What's up?
Yo, dog.
you want some?
I got some wine.
We can be best friends. You don't have to fight.
First thing is that kind of chest shaking thrum comes out from the statue of Sirgo.
We're awesome.
The next thing that you hear is a
That's a
grinding of the doors
I don't think that's the word.
as they tend to close. So
Come on, man. We're still by the door. We can escape.
We got 6 seconds,
We
right?
got this.
you're not positive what is closing those doors, but it is powerful. So you need to make an acumen check.
Yeah, you're still up.
You spent 2. You empowered it by 2 ranks. So right now you're going to get
Right
a
over there.
+2 bonus to this die
He's
roll.
alive now.
Plus,
We
your
could probably get this.
Okay, so that makes it 5.
Total of 5.
Can I burn anything else
From
in
my
my
finger.
Oh yeah, you can burn as much acumen as you want.
Can it be daring as well?
It can be both. Yeah.
Okay.
You
So-
could burn like 3 acumen and 3 daring cruise.
I'm gonna burn 2 of each.
Okay.
2 of daring and then 2 of acumen. So that's 4. That makes
So you
it
both
6.
Megan.
So
I love it when a flame goes off.
if I did math right, that means I have. If I already have +5, I'm burning 4 each. That makes it 9.
Correct.
So +9.
I'll roll a 1.
Exactly.
Ah.
All right, so you got a 15.
Mm-hmm.
So the doors slam into the obstruction of stone that you have created there, and they actually shatter at the point of contact and close into at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But they are as if a battering ram had hit them. They're like bent and dented and in shambles. So they're currently blocking the bottom portion of the doorway, but unlike before, you think you might be able to, given sufficient time, break them open or get out of there.
So if all else fails, we'll have to batter the door down, but it is possible.
Yes.
But at the same time, he can still follow us. Potentially.
You know, I mean,
Just saying.
It's okay.
And
Just run back to the deck camp.
the inner doors are closed, by the way. Remember, the doors closed behind us when we came in.
Oh, within the next room?
Yeah, remember at the first room.
They didn't open back up after we killed the statues?
So we're pretty much.
But
trapped.
it is all open air, so
Is
the-
this still open air?
not here.
but this also means we could potentially funnel them through here if need be.
True. Just saying.
Kite, more dots.
What dots?
Oh god, it's such a classic.
Okay, so, oh man, as the statue of Sirgo comes to life, he goes and drinks from the cup and just wine everywhere.
Yes! Yes!
see his character's mouth open. Like, I got it.
Oh god.
It's a party.
Like, and rivulets of wine.
Oh my god, is he making a river of
That's
wine?
alcohol abuse.
It doesn't stop. It just keeps flowing.
Because the cup just keeps filling. So now we have an obstacle of wine.
So this is difficult terrain, costing an additional 3 action points to move into.
It's a lot of wine.
It is a lot of wine. We are now going into rounds. And first, we have Zan at 31.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have wine all over me. But
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Boop. You got tipped over. How are you dealing with that? Are you trying to glide down using your bloops, or are you trying to...
oh no, I'm gonna try to like clamber onto his back. I'm gonna ride this guy out of here.
Okay, so it sounds like it could be strength or mobility. Choices up to
Mobility.
you. Okay, sure. So this is going to be pretty challenging, but
Pink then.
so what? Go ahead and are you going to spend some points? Probably a good idea in this particular instance. You're being very heroic, but being heroic is more challenging.
Do I know how challenging?
You don't at this point. Although the last time you did something of this nature, it was a lot.
Alright, well I am gonna go nuts.
Okay.
And spend 10.
Oh wow! Holy cow! Well,
That activates a second wind for me.
yes.
Aha! That the second wind is ability checks too, right? Like it's just no?
Success checks.
Okay, yeah.
No, excuse me. Attack checks for second wind, not ability
Not
checks.
ability checks. Okay, so
So you won't get a bonus on this.
but I will
thing.
when I try to pry his eyes out.
Yes, for sure.
20.
20. You guys are actually really impressed. You actually jump off of the arm, open up your wing flaps, catch a little bit of air, and then swing around his neck, and are now kind of tied in along the scabbard that his sword is held in on his back.
I'm impressed, but I still think you're an idiot.
But I'm a Dexy.
Just saying.
So it is now your turn to go.
Yeah, well, so I'm like up around his shoulders, right? I'm gonna take out my dagger and I'm gonna stick it in his eye and try to pop out that jewel.
Okay. So that is definitely
What's called
He's
shot?
focused towards his goal.
God's goal in mind.
Well, it also stopped them last time. When he
Yeah.
falls over, he drops the chalice, right?
Right. No.
I thought this through.
all right. So called shot costs additional action points. You're in a precarious situation, so I'm going to give you an additional -2 on this attack check.
Okay. Well. So how many? So it's just double cost of action points then, or?
Correct.
Wonderful. Hey, he's menacing, right? So I get to add his menacing value? He was like adjacent to the.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Your menacing is 2.
Yep.
There could be an argument that because you're so high, it does nothing, but yeah.
I add +1, so it's 10, plus his 2 is 12. Do I add anything else? No, it's just that. So 12.
Okay.
And then you have your penalty that you'll take care of.
Yes. So that is a you've got a -2, so that brings you down to a 10. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
You attempt to pry out a thing, but he's moving around like being jolly and has this wine just flowing everywhere, and you just can't get your dagger in there.
Guys, I can't do this on a 9. I'm trying everything but.
You gotta spend some more points.
Rethinking certain decisions.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else for you?
I am gonna try to kick the thing out of his hand. The chalice.
The chalice?
Yeah, I'm gonna just kick it as hard
So,
as I can.
so his arm is out here. You're
Uh-huh.
around his neck. He is 30 or 10 meters tall.
Okay.
So that means that his arm is about 5 meters away from you. Well, I guess it's actually more like this, but it's up here. So the math doesn't quite work out to kick out the chalice.
Do a flying kick.
No, I'll just throw a javelin at it.
Okay.
How much action points do I have to spend to make that happen?
So that's another cold shot.
So
Double.
it'll be. But I used my dagger the first time. This is my first time with my javelin, so it's still 6. So I need to spend 6 more points.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just gonna spend 6 of my daring. 'Cause I'm extremely daring to try this. All right, and then I throw my javelin at it.
Okay.
So close to critical, but still menacing. So
Menacing.
11.
11. You still
12
got.
with my bonus.
So 12 with your bonus. You're still at a -2. So you still get a 10, which is still not good enough.
Okay,
Sorry. You should have spent some more points.
guess so. We'll try it again next time. But the cool thing is that I'm riding him.
You are definitely right in it.
Can't stab him.
Now it is its turn.
And respect.
No, actually, it's the smaller statue's turn. Let's see. 1, 2, 5,
Sorry,
6, 8. And actually they've got spears. So, Omis, you are
Axe would have been +1 more.
you are attacked once.
Yeah.
And Barolo is also attacked once.
Okay.
And then
Critical evasion.
critical evasion. Okay, so go and roll up.
Nope.
All right, so you are hit. You're hit for 16 points of damage.
That's my health.
So first thing you do is you choose a location.
Yeah, we'll take it in the chest.
Okay, so that is chest right here. So that's reducing the damage by 2.
2, so that makes it 14.
Mm-hmm. And then you can activate your shield.
Which that's why I was going.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that'll reduce it by 5, but then you put in -1 there. So, and then the rest of it goes between your fortitude and your daring.
Okay.
Alright, and Sean, you got a critical evasion.
Yep.
So you get to do one of those actions.
Free basic attack.
Do it. You can spend points if you want as well.
I'll spend 1 point,
Alrighty.
and that will activate my second wind. You can spend any trait, right?
Correct.
Okay. So this is going to be +2. 3 + 2, 5.
That will not hit him, but it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to activate my gauntlet relic to cast flaming weapons on myself and on Zin.
Okay.
I don't argue if you give my name.
Zan.
Zin, whatever. At this point, call me what you want, just set it on fire. Dagger, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Because I want to throw that.
So when you have fire weapon on you, it's on you, not your weapons. So
Oh.
any weapon you wield, you can flame on. And essentially,
Nice.
that gives you an additional 2 damage on that, and it'll set things on fire. It's particularly flammable. Okay, so that was 6 action points to activate your relic to do that. What else do you do?
I'm going to.
What the proof of this wine is.
I'm going to make another basic attack against that guy.
Alright.
And this is going to just be
Light
+1. 6.
6 total.
flame all with it.
Will not be enough.
Okay.
Oh, does he counts as menacing for me, right?
He is too far away to menace the guy below.
Oh, okay.
He's on
So yeah,
top of-
6 is not enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
and for this guy, yeah. I menace the big dude.
Okay. And then in that case, I'm going to. I'm just going to take a step.
Nope.
Over there.
Did it turn off?
Seems like it.
Yeah, check that in a second.
And I only have 2 AP left, so I'm just going to end it there.
Okay.
Because I don't think there's much I can do with just 2 if I want to stay in melee.
Okay. You can also spend trait points for more action points, but
Yeah, that'd be really costly though. with
for
only
your
2
spirit,
left.
for sure.
Yeah.
So it is now Alyssa's turn.
Alright, so remember how I was talking about how mobile you are?
You were gonna run away?
No, I was actually cast Quake on him specifically.
I'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, first thing is I'm gonna take 2 points and move back. So 1, 2 for right now, and then I'm gonna cast Quake on Big Dude. So it says AP costs 11. Oh, makes it 7. Is it 17, 11?
He's going to.
Okay.
Sure he'll do
So
some good damage.
So for every 3 that you, every 3 trait points you spend, you get a +1 in order to trip him.
Yeah, that's because you're riding him.
I'll at least do -3.
You said you have wings.
Yeah, and if you
You can let
if you
him
get a
go.
second wind out of that, you'll also get a bonus on your target number.
So that makes it +2 then?
Damn.
So 2 plus whatever I roll for
It's your action.
7.
7. You cause a quake on his location, and you
Wine goes
everywhere.
Little phony.
You are not. He kind of goes like this. Wine gets everywhere, just sloshing around.
Sorry, always cool.
Doesn't seem to have any issues. You, however, Nia, need to make a mobility check. Target number 7.
Make it 7.
Okay, you make a 7. Congratulations. That would be a long fall.
Good thing he's back.
So, anything else for Omus? Okay,
I'm
Kimber
like
is now down.
way in the middle of nowhere over there. So obviously, my only ranged weapon is a sling, and it does not do much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It only takes you 6 action points.
Yeah, do 6 action points to get over. Let's see, like here, right? Right. Wait, where am I?
You need.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go.
Okay. I'm gonna target that guy.
Alrighty.
So +2 for me.
Alright, sweet. I'll do a shield bash. Right? Yes.
Mhm.
So, what do I do with that again?
So spend 5.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
Spend 5 trait points.
Oh, right. Okay. Blah. Go from here again. Okay.
Alright, next up, do you want to spend any more trait
Yeah.
points to get a bonus?
Can I do a daring?
Of course.
So let's go -3 daring.
Although you've got 10 here, 10 here.
That's
if
right,
you
and then I can.
if you did 2, then you get a +1 in addition to the +2 you'd be getting. For a total of +3 plus Burlow's menace.
That's 6, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So then you're now second
Second
wind.
wind.
You get a +1. Alright. So you're now at a total of +6 on this die roll. 12 is definitely enough to hit this thing. So
Alright.
how much damage is that?
12.
So that's a 12. Okay. So that's actually a little.
Right?
It's 200. So it's actually plus your strength twice. So it's a total of 16. Okay. So you shield slam it. It takes quite a significant amount of damage. You can tell that because it's made of stone, it's not. It's got some armor essentially. So you've still got a bunch of AP left. What next?
Let's hit it with my club.
Okay, you're gonna do just a regular attack or a target attack?
Is there anything to target on him?
You know that it has gems for eyes.
Eyes. I guess I could target the eyes.
Okay. That'll cost you.
This guy has jump for eyes too.
Yeah, they all do.
They all do.
So how much does that
So it'll
cost?
cost you 16 action points.
Wait, how do we get more?
You spend trait points or daring.
Okay. So we'll do more. Well, we'll do daring. Let's see. So what is that?
So it's 6. You would spend 10. Then you need 6 more. All right.
5.
You've got your +1
Plus
from
1.
your second wind and
6.
+2 from Barolo.
8.
So 8 total is enough to hit.
Oh, good.
Total of 10 again, right? Or what's your total for your heavy club?
10.
Okay, so 10 damage straight to the noggin.
Yes.
That is enough to slay it.
Well, we got one down.
Sweet.
All right. It is now the Sirgo statue turn. The first thing that it is going to do is it is going to attempt to swat Zan.
Nope, not gonna happen.
And then it will attempt to also attack Barolo with a kick.
Okay.
Yep. So go ahead and roll your evades. That you know that it's at least an 11 target number.
I can spend stuff, right?
Yes.
I am gonna spend.
Sean, what'd you get?
I got a 5.
Okay, you are hit for 20 points of damage.
Yikes.
I can take that anywhere, right?
Yeah, so the first thing you do is you go down the center row,
Uh-huh.
you choose a location,
Yep.
you reduce it by that damage amount, damage reduction rather, and then you apply it to that trait and your dare. You can split it between those two.
Split between the two.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, I am taking -5 to my acumen. Very smart about how I do this. 6, 11.
11 on your evade.
Mm-hmm.
You are hit for 20 points of damage.
You suck, dude. But joke's on you.
That's right. I got jokes. I got jokes.
Minus. Do I have to split it or I can?
So what you do is you choose a location.
Mm-hmm.
You reduce it by that damage reduction,
Okay.
and then you can split it
16.
between a trait and your daring. You can also activate. I think you have a shield. No. Yes, you do have a shield.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Activate your shield, which gives you a -1 there, but it further reduces the damage by 7 because you are awesome with your shield.
Okay, so then I take 10.
What's up, John?
So I was taking 20 damage. I decided to apply that to my face. So I reduced it by 4 to 16. I took 13 to my willpower, which activated my second wind, and then 3 to my daring.
Okay, perfect.
And because I have rage, the second wind bonus for my willpower is 2 instead of 1.
Nice.
So my second wind is now up to +3.
All right.
Minus 9.
All right. So, Chris, it is now Sam's turn.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Get your sweet revenge on.
I am. He's gonna go down this time. If I spend trait points, can I spend them from multiple traits in order to get my value up?
So when you do an attack roll, you can spend from one trait pool or one trait and daring. So you couldn't
Okay,
say
I can't just spread the love around.
Right. Right.
Well, I am going to think about this and
Okay.
do the smart. Take 7 additional. Sorry, that puts me at -12 here. To attack him. So I have +7 there, +2 from him is +9, and I'm using my. I'm gonna just use my javelin. I'm gonna try to go through the back of the head. This is what I'm thinking. Going to the back of the head to knock the eye out from the back.
Wow. Wow.
He's like saying.
Through
So that's
the
a called shot again.
stone?
That I feel like
I'm
Through stone.
I feel like I feel
Your face, don't say these in front of the GM.
I feel like you're defying some laws of physics there.
Okay, fine then. I don't know.
I feel like you're on the right path. You just need to be by the side and off to the side like that.
Okay, I'm still so mechanically. I want a call shot on the eye.
Perfect. Yeah, not a problem.
So that is 12 points,
So you're okay.
right?
Yes, for the call shot, 12 AP.
I have 4 left, and okay.
Alright, how much are you spending for bonuses and stuff on
I
this?
added +7 plus his.
2.
And then plus his 2, and I have a bonus with my javelin of 3, so that's 12 on top of the die, which is an even 20.
Alright, you definitely hit the eye of Sirgo the statue, dealing
10 damage.
10 damage, but it's his eye, which is...
Ooh, but I have flaming weapons.
You have flaming weapons, so additional 2.
Okay.
Excellent, so 12 on that.
Yep.
Alright, so, and it's its weakness, so it deals double damage. So, that eye pops right out of his head.
Someone catch that jab!
Surprised you did pop, grab.
Can I have 4 action points left? Can I spend them to be like, aha? Or
If
like-
you, let's see, if you spend 2, if you get 2 more action points, I'll let you make a mobility check to see if you can grab it.
If I have to come up with 2 more?
Yep.
Alright, done. I use my arms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Nope. Do another one. Sorry, I was like, I don't have to do that. Oh, wait, yes, I do. So that's an 11.
11. You grab it out of the just out of the sky. Just lightning reflexes.
Done. That is my turn. I am a badass. It goes in my pouch
Done with grace and elegance.
while covered in water.
so got the living embodiment of Bacchus over here. Like, my goodness. All right, Almus, you are.
Shit.
You take a called shot to the to your
second wind because I've
Okay.
been.
yeah straight to the back of the
I
head.
mean, when I'm doing.
Okay.
Roll to evade or
Roll to evade.
9 plus something.
You don't have an evasion bonus, so it's just a 9, but that beats it. So unfortunately, he was trying to take you out of the fight, but no dice. Okay, it is now Barolo's turn, Sean.
Okay, so I refresh to 21 action points. I'm going to. Let's see. I currently have a +4 against it just on melee attacks. We know its difficulty's 11, or at least 11.
At least 11.
At least 11. Okay. I'm going to spend 4 daring to add +4 to this. So I'm currently at +8. I'm going to make a attack with my long spear.
Okay.
So 5 + 8 is 13.
13 will definitely hit.
Okay. That will be 18 damage.
Alright, so not all the damage goes through, but you slam it into its left leg, and a big old chunk of masonry just kind of falls, and he kind of comes down on one knee.
Okay. I'm going to spend.
We call it IHOP now.
Let's see.
We could,
Yes, we could.
but we don't have to.
What's his name?
I'm going to spend 3 more daring to get another attack. And once again with the spear. And I'm going to spend the rest of my daring to give this a +3, so I'm at +7. 12.
12 will hit.
Okay.
Same thing. to the
18
other
more
leg.
damage.
Alright. He topples down and kind of sits down on his on both knees, and he's now 3. He's now within targeting distance for you can hit up here, and you're pretty much 5 meters off the ground, so 10 meters off the ground.
Still not good enough.
Anything else for Barolo?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, Brandon, it is now almost his turn.
Okay, so question about this character. What is he made out of?
Stone.
Okay, so that's what I'm worried about. I have a spell called Splinter Bones.
Yep, that'll work on him.
That will work. Okay,
So what you're doing, instead of splintering calcium, you're splintering like limestone.
I'm crushing,
Yeah.
compacting. So I'm going to spend burn points.
Yeah. So how much damage do you want to do?
A lot.
Okay, so for every 3 that you spend, you'll deal an additional d6 damage.
We gotta spend. So I'm gonna make it 9 points.
Okay.
Do that. 15. You
Alright,
said it was.
so you
that's-
spent 9 points.
Yeah, so that's an extra 3
Okay. Yeah.
3d6.
So that's 3d6 damage, and so now you have to do your target or your spell check, and a +3 +3, so total +6.
10.
10 will work. Yep. Roll me some damage.
And it's just 3d6.
3d6.
That was not good. 9, 10.
Okay, 10, but it bypasses armor. So you actually
Sweet.
crush him into, I don't know, how do you fracture him? Like,
He comes into a compact box.
oh, you're just like, oh,
Just like here
You
and
like
boom!
boxes.
And it's like, now you're portable. I'm
He's-
picking you up and I'm taking you.
he's a
There's
cat
a
box
gem.
now.
Exactly. Cat box. Yes, I like it. What? Oh yeah, did the gems pop out? Kind of at least save the gems before it's
Pop, pop. His eyes
or just
pop
get
out.
really big and then
You're controlling the magic, so yes.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Amazing.
Anything else for you?
Congratulations.
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, Kimber. It's now Dalkin's turn.
So I guess I will. Let's see. How far am I away from him?
You gotta spend 4 action points to get up in his grill.
Okay, so 4. Right.
Yep.
All right. So then I'll try to shield bash him since he's slow enough down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's shield bash this bastard. So how many do I spend again? I spent 5.
It's 5 trait points.
Oh, trait. Dang it! Why do I get? Wow. All right. 3. Yeah, I think it will actually. Ooh, one left there. Okay, cool. Going. Right. Well, let's give myself a bonus. Let's take some fortitude. 7. I'll give myself 2 more. Right?
Yep.
Alright. 11 plus 1, right? Or for
Plus
minutes? 2. 13.
13 will hit. How much damage is that?
12.
12 damage. Okay, so not all of it goes through, but you're definitely dealing some damage to him there. Okay. And you've got a bunch of action points left. You
Yeah,
have-
let's do a heavy club hit.
Okay.
And we'll just try to hit him.
Well, you got a critical hit. So yeah, tell me exactly how you hit this guy.
I just frickin' take all my weight and just boom! Right into him, baseball style.
Right in the chest. I like it.
Right.
All right, so that'll deal critical damage,
20.
which is 20 damage, shattering a huge portion of him. He's still intact, but he's just like kind of a shadow of his former self. Anything else you do?
That's it.
Alrighty. It is now his turn. He's going to attack Zan, and you. So.
Not gonna fuck around this time. I'm gonna use my fortitude, and I'm going to add 12 to my illusion roll with that.
Wow. Don't roll a 1.
I know. Don't talk about rolling ones.
I'm the GM. It's my job.
Boom! I rolled a 9, almost
Did.
critical evasion, but not quite.
Did. Alright, well, you totally evade.
That's 22. Yeah.
Yeah, you evade like crazy.
I am not. Yeah, well, I supposed to put 4 points. And it's not nearly enough.
No.
It's like bat the handle away. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 5.
Hit.
2. Yeah.
You are hit for 20
Yeah.
points of damage.
Oh, frick tard business.
So, first thing you do,
Yes.
you choose the location, probably
Yeah.
that, reduce it by that amount. So,
You can also
20
add
minus
shield.
6.
Shield.
Oh yeah, I have my shield too. So
Yeah, one
does
step
that
at a
help?
time.
Okay.
So, 14.
14.
And then you can activate your shield to reduce an additional 5.
9.
So you put a -1 there. and then the rest will be split between your daring and that.
Well, I only have one daring.
So not much there.
Kill my daring. So, okay, got it.
And Zan.
How many extra points do I have to spend to invigorate my allies?
Just instant.
I invigorate my allies.
Okay. You can only do it once per turn, but
That's fine. I will
No.
run out of daring if I do it more than that. You can all regain 5 of your daring. You need more daring.
Perfect.
But then I am going to, by the way, I need to remember to do this, do a certain something. I am going to spend 11 of my willpower
wow.
to fling around and jab a javelin in the other eye and pop it out.
Okay.
Want that?
Okay.
Don't forget your second wind.
Thank you.
And the menace.
And the menace. Alright, so menace is +2, bonus is +1, so it's 3, 8 for that, plus the 11 I spent. I'm at +19,
Don't roll a 1.
and I rolled a 10.
All right. Tell me what happens.
Oh man, can I get the chalice too?
Well, you're going for his eye.
Yeah, it would be really a cool shot.
Yeah, you're
That's
kind of
okay.
eyeing the gem.
Let me see. It's Sunder item for a savage.
It is.
He has a sword in his other hand.
It really
I want
does.
that sword. Because I
Oh.
whipped around the other side.
Okay.
So I use the sword as a popping point to jump off and shoot him in the eye with my javelin
Mhm.
and force him to drop his sword down as well as I'm jumping off of it.
All right. So you swing around and then use his sword to propel you. So you swing, jump off his sword, and then right into
Yep.
the eye. Beautiful.
Nice.
So when you do that, the gem pops out. You're going way too fast in the opposite direction. The sword falls out of his hand. You fly into the chalice full of wine, and the statue crumbles to the ground in a giant cloud of smoke. Although you notice that, as amazing as it is floating in this chalice of wine,
Wait, I'm inside the chalice.
inside the chalice of wine, that's
I
now
thought the
How
chalice-
big is
I
this
thought
chalice?
the chalice was that big.
Apparently, it's pretty big.
I didn't
No,
think.
it's-
Was it to
it's
scale?
his size.
It's his size?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go
Oh.
swimming in it if you really wanted to. Or at least like a
I
jacuzzi.
love this thing.
I don't know how we're going to get it out. But
So,
Keep forming holes.
so, you,
can I sculpt a wheel out of rock?
can you?
I don't know. We'll find out later. We gotta make wheels to roll this thing out.
With that, a wisp, blue energy, kind of coruscates around the statue, and a ghostly image of what you can assume is Sirgo, says these words. Forever may your chalice be full, and may it serve you better than it served me.
Bye,
There we
Sirgo.
Does the chalice then magically shrink to our size?
Yeah, before
it
it goes
does-
away.
it-
Hold
the
on a
chalice-
second.
the chalice
Scale
is
it.
The chalice is about this big, so you kind of landed, butt first into it essentially. So,
So my first leg's out. Help me.
No, just leave me here.
just leave me. So,
Since his butt's in the wine, I'd rather not drink it anymore.
I'm good.
so at this point, you guys would figure some way to cart the chalice back. You guys would probably be attacked by the roving bands of Tirsu, which I mentioned earlier. And bringing it back to Halath probably would have to deal with some pretty unscrupulous other people who would want to take this wondrous artifact from you. This due to your growing renown and the fact that you could create near unlimited amounts.
Tell anyone we haven't yet.
It's kind of big.
Kind of big.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get a cart to put it in, put like a blanket over it.
So, congratulations. You,
Wait,
you
is this sword a relic too?
it It is not a relic in the same sense that the chalice is, but it is pretty sweet. You
Okay.
totally could take it.
It
It's
is,
kind of like etched.
it is a 3
replica.
times normal size sword.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are we getting that out? On the
Yeah.
same cart as the
Well,
chalice?
you can carry it,
Yeah,
right?
you
Oh yeah, what
Alright.
about you?
I'm thinking this
Fine.
has to go to you. Like, me wielding this thing would be ridiculous.
It's about the size
Well,
of
like
your long
this.
spear.
It's amazing, right? See?
Works for me.
I mean, if not, we can just sell it.
I'll find a way to make
I
it
think
work.
I'll make it work. It's
I
fine.
can see that merchant. Hold, hey, I want to sell this.
I'm a follower of the god of the forge. We always make it work.
I specialize in like forbidden objects.
Mhm.
Let's say
And bartering those said objects.
I have the market.
You've got it. It's square. I like it. Alright, so that is the Lost Age.
Woo!
In a nutshell.